Hello, dear viewer, and welcome back to My Hogwarts Academia, a mashup of Harry Potter characters and My Hero Academia. We're going to do Voldemort and All for One today. A match, frankly, made in a terrifying place. And as you will see shortly, when we combine them together, a pretty terrifying villain emerges. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. This may be the last My Hogwarts Academia mashup video, unless you comment below that you'd like to see who I mash Snape up with. It's time to dive into some of the details. So for this character, Mortalis, Latin for mortal or human of human origin, I'm working on combining the defining traits of Voldemort and All for One together. Except I do try a few things like a giant collar, which, you know, supervillain should have, right? I think Dracula agrees, and I will try a few other things like horns and longer ears and other kind of animalistic parts, because the idea for this character Mortalis is, like Voldemort, and mosquitoes, he sucks, and in the process creates an evil army. Unlike Voldemort, though, he basically can absorb potentia from other creatures, which is why I settle on this focus right here. Yes, it is based on a mosquito. So the two outer portions are kind of like the lips, and the inner portion is like a proboscis, which can go in like a syringe and take potentia. Speaking of evil armies, you always need a backup mascot, such as Nagini. So I'm going to put some of the evil army in the background. Here they are sketched, and in the meantime, I'm going to add some wolf-based fangs and things into the inks. And so we will try to make him look a little bit more unique. And, well, Sauron disagrees. Clearly. Sorry, Sauron. From here, I'm going to lean on some more shape language for Mortalis design and try to get some triangles in there and maybe a little bit of a more kind of wizard robe feel with some kind of bone clasp ties. And here we can really make some of these features stand out with our inks, which is pretty good. I'm using the vector eraser and stuff, and One for All, you know, is a little bit jealous maybe of how sleek Mortalis is looking. For the shadows in the ink stage, I'm kind of delineating areas where I can use cross-hatching and various lines, and then also darker areas. Then it's evil army time! Once again, the evil army silhouettes in the background are taking inspiration from the Nomu. Oh, don't be shy, Nomu. Well, okay, too late. Then, yes, I'm going to do the flats on the main character in the middle, Mortalis, and I will basically just take some colors, especially green from Voldemort, and see how this looks. I'm going to try to keep his face looking a little more snake-like, with the skin and scales and scar lines, and then once again, the evil army is going to be more of a silhouette, and I'm going to try to have some areas of a more anime mid-shadow as well, not just the crosshatched shadows and lines. This way I can add some more depth around the eyes, the face, and the wonderful high collar, as you can see on that left side especially. And I do try to make kind of a metallic look to the mosquito dagger. That nice color taking over the bottom of the screen was a gradient, so I'm trying to use a gradient to pull everything a little bit in together, and then I use rim lighting here to really set apart the shapes. I settle on the sharp focus having kind of a blood red color on the proboscis, and yeah, well, I don't know, I might have wanted to go more rusty with that. Then it's time to zoom in so that we can actually put the name of this focus on. But of course, mortality is not enough for Mortalis.
Come on, man! Nobody lives forever!
As such, he will personally inscribe Immortalis into the name of the weapon, and thus advertise his desire for immortality at any cost. I hope you've enjoyed this artwork, dear viewer. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.